Alright, give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually gonna have a little bit of music this time because I'm tired of not having music. Alright, let me get everything all set up. Alright, there's all of that. Alright, and welcome back, Awakenings. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some more ho-ho music. I was looking at, SoundCloud, and I don't know what would actually fit, so... is this too loud? Is the music too loud? So it's been about a month since we last did this, so you can hear me just fine. The music's not too loud. You can hear me just fine. The music's not... Okay. Okie dokie. So, hello, welcome back, Boydlings. I am the expert, the master of disaster, the one and only Goig Sears on the Scholar, and we're back to talk about some more Yu-Gi-Oh! With music. So last time, I don't remember what the last set was. What was the last set? The last set was Invasion of Chaos, and I think I did Dark Crisis. I think I did both those. So, we're doing Ancient Sanctuary. I could do it with the gallery, but I feel like doing it this way is more interesting. Do Ancient Sanctuary. Is the wiki being broken? There we go. So, Ancient Sanctuary, I don't remember very much of at all. I remember some things, like I remember the end of Anubis, which is our very first card. Where is the image? There is no image. Wait, is that just gonna be a thing? Can I not have images over here? No, it's just that for some reason End of Anubis doesn't have an image. Okay, there's no image here for End of Anubis. So it's a 2500-1 tribute monster. Well, this card's basically feel all cards and effects that target a card in the graveyard or that activate a graveyard are negated. That prevents, things like Chaos Magician and, Chaos Emperor Dragon from happening. If I have to know what it looks like, what does it look like? Oh yeah, I remember that guy. I remember this guy. You know, I wonder if I can, I'm gonna try this site. This site might be better. It might be better for formats. What do you want? Do you prefer this site or do you prefer this site? Which site do you guys prefer? Target things in the graveyard. Not cards that sense interesting. You hate Phantom? So you prefer this one? So you prefer the other one? Alright. If you prefer this one, we could go with this one. Give me a second. Let me craft this a little bit more. Yeah, it might give me less issues. Let me see if I can craft this better, then. Okay. That might be better. Okay, let me see. Can I make this any bigger, or is that as big as it's gonna get? I can make it bigger. There we go. How's that look? A lot better? So, we've seen, Gagagigo. We saw Gigagagigo, now we got Go Gigagagigo. Now, there is a name change, huh? This guy has a lot of lore behind him. Like, all the cards basically tell a story in a specific order. I don't know if it's in order of when they're released or not, but they all use, Wait, was Kosaki the reason for what happened to, Go Giga, or Gagagigo? Really? Kosaki was the mad scientist, right? Wow. So, he's at 2950... Yeah, I remember him. He's the one... Isn't he the one that's banned? I think he's the banned man, right? I am being talked to.
Was on your mind when the shadow on me, who reflects in moonlight a scene, lighted by the...
Who is talking to my head?
Again. Repeats.
He got banned for being too powerful? Makes sense. Makes sense. He was more like that, like, you paid, like, 2,000 life points or something to summon a fusion monster. Yeah, it's something like the music. So, Go Gigagagigo probably wouldn't use him, honestly. Warrior of Sarah. 1600, Earth Warrior. You probably wouldn't use Warrior of Sarah at this point. He could special anything. Oh. So this guy kinda, yeah, you're not really gonna use him. You have so many better warriors and earth types way before this guy, so this guy's probably not gonna get used. He's fine for Death Killer if you don't have anything better, yeah. Seal Master may say. This guy is completely worthless. You would never use this guy. There is some idiot outside of their motorcycle dragging around the block, and it's really annoying. Mystical Sign Ball. What, Mystical Sign Ball is a special card? Why is it a special card? What's so special about Mystical Sign Ball? It's a 2-star fairy. Light. Tokens for a layer monster? I see. I'll have to see what that is later on. But you're not going to use them otherwise at this point. Metal Armor Bug. I mean, if you need a 2 tribute monster, Metal Armor Bug is okay. You have this guy? I don't even remember what I have. I should look at my cards and see what I have. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go for a huge tribute monster, you might as well go for something that's gonna, you know, have some kind of effect to it. I mean, for an insect, I guess it's okay. I don't know what other insects. I don't remember there being any good huge tribute insects at this point. Grandmagzu? Yeah, but is Grandmagzu an insect? Again, I remember these guys. Do you guys remember these guys? While your life points are higher than your opponent, you contribute this card. Input damage to your opponent equal to different. You must control the sanctuary in the sky to activate him. Alright, sanctuary in the sky. There's a whole bunch of things related to that stupid thing. So, what's stopping you from doing your battle phase and then activating this guy's effect? I don't think there's anything stopping that, right? I mean, it is a 2400 6-star fairy. That's honestly a pretty strong fairy for one tribute. I mean, if you're gonna go with a huge tribute fairy, I think, what was it? Guardian Angel Zone was probably better. I mean, she's 2600, but her effect is, like, way better. But for one tribute fairy, that's not bad damage. It's just that, don't ever be in defense mode. Oh, and here's a 1700 defense fairy. Once per turn during your standby phase, if you control this face-up card in your monster zone and have no cards in your hand at the end of the opponent's last turn, draw one card. Hey, do you remember this song? Hey, I remember this song. I mean, it doesn't really seem that interesting. Like, yeah, you get one card in your hand, but like, meh? You kinda remember? This was in the Bamboo Forest. Yeah, it's not worth the +1. You can pay 500 life points, special summon one mystical sign ball from your hand or deck. Oh. Here's a mystical sign ball. You just get mystical sign ball. You can get all 3 mystical sign balls for 1500 life points. This is your early fairy swarmers. I mean, that's still 500 life points per monster. That's only 500 attack and defense. Like, unless you have a way of making sure they don't die, I mean, you know. Doesn't seem that useful. What was that? That was Venus? Okay. And this is Mars. Oh, 0/0? It's unaffected by spell cards or effects. It's a special summon, that is true. While you control the sanctuary sky, if your life points are higher for your opponent, this card gains attack defense equal to different. I mean, the problem with these cards is, your life points have to be higher for the opponent, and if they're lower at any, if the difference is too close, then they become worthless. Like, their effects are detrimental. Ah, the unhappy girl. I remember this card. While this card is in case of attack resistance off the field, if this card is not destroyed as a resolve battle, damage calculation is applied normally. A monster to battle with this card cannot change its battle resistance. It's set with a card effect or attack while this card is in face of attack resistance off the field. It's not really that useful, I think. Yeah, this kinda isn't really that useful. Soul of Sword of Bone Power. Oh god, it's this card. You're gonna see this in Zombie decks. This is a big zombie card. If you control another zombie-type monster, your opponent cannot target this card for a hack. Each time a zombie-type monster is special summoned, select the top 2 cards in your opponent's deck graveyard. Yeah, I remember. We'll be taking a look at... We need to take a look at some of these structure decks. I remember this because I remember having to fight a whole bunch of these because you would just special summon these guys, and it's like, well, now we have Bones Powers, and things are getting special summoned all the time because that's what zombies do. And it's like, bleh. The Kickman. What's up? With this card special summon, you can equip one appropriate equip spell card from your graveyard with this card. I mean, he is a zombie. You can special summon him with zombies very easily. But why? Would you really want to? Yeah, it's like, if you have an Axe of Despair, I mean, if you have United We Stand, he gets even stronger because you special summon him with one monster at 1600 attack, so he becomes a 2900 attack with United We Stand. If you know you own United We Stand. Here is another staple, I think. Is this another staple? If this card inflicts battle damage, your opponent can clear one card high monster spell or trap your opponent sends one. Okay. I think it was 800. Yeah, start with Vampire. Hold on. United We Stand. It's 800 attack defense for each face-up monster you control. Here's another buddy I love. I own this guy. I love this guy. This is like a really great defense monster. 2000 defense, 4 stars. Double any battle damage your opponent hates when they attack this monster. It's a really nice defense monster. Sir, at this point, it's very easy for these defense guys to die. This guy can one-turn kill with setup. How? That's the thing that can happen with a defense monster? Where? Rocket Jumper. There are, yeah. There are, yeah. 1000 attack 800 3-star. If the only cards in your opponent's side of the field are defense persistent monster, this card can attack your opponent's life points directly. I mean, it's 1000 attack. Odds are your opponent's not going to be using defense, pure defense monsters. Unless they're me. Unless they're me who uses Gravity Bind. This might be more useful to a Gravity Bind deck. Because most Gravity Bind decks are, you know, defense. 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 So this might have use against that type of deck. Because it bypasses level limit area B, it bypasses, well, not level limit area B, but, Gravity Bind. Avatar of the Pot. Oh god, that's terrifying. By second, one card green from your hand and graveyard, draw 3 cards from your deck. I mean, you have to send this guy out, and this guy sucks. Why is this guy a rock? I don't know why he's a rock. Yeah, this card ain't worth it. It's kind of bad, honestly. Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master. 1300, 1800 3-star. If this defense card battle a monster at the end of the turn, at the end of the damage step, place that monster on top of the deck. Yeah, it doesn't work with, yeah, it's worthless. This card, I mean, it's an 1800 defense. Most monsters at this point are going to have 1900 or higher attack. So, it's kind of not really that useful, in all honesty. I feel like I got a little bit of delay on my stream. I feel like I'm a little bit delayed on my screen. Is this the guy I'm thinking of? It is! I love this guy too. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can pay 800 life points. This card can attack your opponent directly this turn. I mean, you're not going to be attacking directly with this guy, but 2200 defense is really great. It's an Earth type, it's a great Earth defense, it's great machine defense. It's really, really strong in terms of defense. You're probably never going to use that effect. K8 Guess Scissors. 1,000. When this card destroys a monster since its graveyard was sold now, inflict damage on your opponent's life points equal to the level of the Ooh. Ugh. That can actually be discussed. Like, if you give him an Axe of Despair, he's at 2,000 attack. If he acts anything in defense mode, that's not, you know, if, like, defense monsters cry at this guy if he has an attack, or an Axe of Despair, or, United We Stand, or anything of the sort. But, like, you gotta have the stuff in your hand. He is situational, but, like, that's, like, if you manage to destroy a 4-star monster, that's just 2,000 life points your opponent just loses. Just boom, 2,000. And it's like, ugh. And here's the thing, he's a dark type. You can run him in a dark deck. What was it? It was, so, what was the field card? What was the field card? Dark Plasma Zone? Was that what it's called? Plasma Zone. Okay, Dark Plasma... No? It's not called Dark Plasma Zone. Zone. Dark Zone. Is it Dark Zone? It's Mystic Plasma Zone. So this gives 500 attack to all dark monsters. So that makes him a 1,500 attack if you throw him in a deck. So he's already a 1,500 if you have that out. You're not gonna throw him out unless you need something to, like, cover your field. Yeah, he has uses. He has uses of being very scary. It's just he doesn't benefit from fiends or spellcasters, which is what most dark types are gonna be, is fiend or spellcaster. Neilburr. It's another machine, and it's a tribute. When this card destroys... Oh. It's the same as the last guy, just with 700 more attack defense. You have to tribute for this guy. He's a 2200... Wait. Yeah, he's a 2200 attack with Mystic Plasma Zone out. But Yeah, you're better off running scissors than this guy. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to tribute for that guy. Sonic Jammer. There's a lot of machines in this set. Ew, look at those stats. Your opponent cannot activate any spell cards until the end phase of the next turn. That can have some uses. That can have a lot of uses. So, what does it mean by next turn? Does it mean the end of your turn? The end of the next player's turn? Or the end of the turn that, just gets flipped up? Like, I don't know what counts as next turn. Okay, so it's the opponent's next turn. Yeah, this could be very scary. That could actually be very scary. You can prevent them from, doing a lot of things for that turn. Uh-oh. It's the blowback dragon. Guys, do you remember Barrel Dragon? Dude, is this the same as Barrel Dragon? Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls. Toss a coin for each turn. Hold on, is this the same as Barrel Dragon? It's 300. This is target one monster. This is target one card. Oh, this lets you target anything. Barrel Dragon is target one monster. This is one card with 300 less to attack. I think he would be in a gambling deck. Him and Barrel Dragon would both be in a gambling deck. I don't know if you would use both. I don't remember if there's any other good gambling tribute monsters. If this card's tribute summon, target one monster on the field, destroy that card. Oh, I remember Saborg. I remember the stupid Monarchs. The Monarchs were annoying. They were so annoying. So, Thunder is not a very good type. You're not using this guy in a Thunder deck. Give me a second. Once. Honestly, I think Earth and Dark were pretty good. Honestly, I think Dark was probably better. Light's doing pretty good, though. And if you're running a Light deck, you're going to be running this guy. This is probably going to be your big, one tribute Light guy. So if you're running a Light deck, you're probably running Saborg. If you have him. Atomic Firefly. An insect. While this card's face-up on the field, when this face-up card on the field attacks or is attacked and is destroyed this result battle, the player who destroyed it takes 1,000 points of damage. I mean, you're probably not running this in a burn deck. Yeah, it's 3K, but, I mean, it's as a result of battle. You know how easy it is to kill things without fighting? Like, there's Mirror Force, there's, Torrential Tribute, there's Raigeki, Dark Hole, etc., etc. There's a lot of ways to just kill without having to attack. Mermaid Knight. While Umi is face up off the field, this card can act. What? Umi's 500 to hack, right? No, Umi's the first one, so it's 200. So it's a 1700. It's a 1700. Yes, wait, oh right, Ocean. What was it called? What was the Ocean card called? I don't remember what the Ocean card is called. Legendary Ocean. Just that counts as Oh. Really? It's not Legendary Ocean? A Legendary Ocean. Oh, it's basically, so you would basically just run this card as you would run this over Umi then. There's no reason to ever run Umi. There's never a reason to run Umi, man. You just run that card. It's just better Umi. It's literally just Umi, but better. Yeah, I see this card's censored. They're like, no, we can't show midriffs. I'm gonna have to be careful scrolling down here, because we might see stuff that we don't want to see. So it's a 1700 hack. And it can act twice. And it bypasses, Gravity Bind. Oh god, it's the song from Ho-Ho Fantasy. This is a pretty solid card for a water deck. Not bad. You say that, but, there is stuff in earlier sets. Go look at... If you want to be scarred, hey, go look at Gian Keto. I have seen the Japanese art for Gian Keto, and it's not something you ever want to see. You don't want to see that. Piranha Army. The battle damage this card inflicts by hacking your life points directly is double. I mean... This can be situational. If you know that you're going to be able... It is filler. But if you know that you can clear out your opponent's monsters without running into their trap cards, you can just summon this guy and then just beat the living crap out of your opponent. If you have a legendary Ocean out, that's 2,000. Yeah, that's 2,000 damage. Just boop. And that's assuming you don't give it, like, Acts of Despair. You give it Acts of Despair, that's 4,000 damage now. Or say you give it, like... Heaven help you give it United We Stand. United We Stand would just make that card dumb. Here's the upgrade. You got, 1,000 yield. It's a 1 tribute, 2,000 attack. When this defense card is hacking monsters lower than the defense of this card destroy. It's the same as 1,000 Needles. Yeah, it's basically identical to 1,000 Eagles. There's no reason to use that guy. Disc Fighter. 1,000, 1,000, 4 stars. If this card acts as a defense monster with 2,000 or more. Ooh. Ooh. This has some utility. I mean, it's still not super good. Is it Earth? It is Earth. So you can run this in a Warrior Earth deck, if you really wanted to. If you think you're gonna run it to a defense monster that, you know... Like, there's no reason not have this guy hack a defense monster. It's just like, yep, I'm just gonna hack you, and Hopefully you don't have less than 2,000 defense. He's got some utility. Yeah, just run Sasuke. Sasuke's just better. Sasuke's just infinitely better. Arcane Archer of the Forest. Another Earth Warrior. While there's a plant-type monster in your Cypher field, this card cannot be attacked. By triggering one plant-type monster on your Cypher field, destroy one spell or trap card on the field. I mean, you have to run this with plants. And I don't think that, that combos well with Warrior. I mean, it can. He is a Warrior. You have to make it like an Earth-specific deck and make that work. Hello. I mean, he's okay, but like, I wouldn't run this guy in a plant deck. There's probably better plant stuff. Hey guys, you like Goemon? How about we have Lady Ninja Yai? Here's Lady Ninja Yai. Yep. By discarding one wind monster from your hand to the graveyard, return all spell and trap cards. Ugh. I mean, here's the issue with her. You're not really going to use her in a warrior deck. You're going to use her in a wind deck. Because she's most warriors are earth. Earth or dark is what warriors tend to be, I think. Yeah, early Harpies could run that. And with the wind field card, she becomes a 1600 attack. So you can just have this out, you summon it, you summon Yai, and then you just discard the wind monster from your hand, get rid of all of their spell and trap cards on their side of the field, and then just go hound on them. She's pretty good, honestly. She's not bad. And here's the other thing. If you end up 1100 attack, it's okay. It's okay. But here's the thing. Here's the other utility. Say your opponent has like 5 trap cards on the field. You summon Yai. They don't activate any trap cards. You discard the wind monster, send all of those back to their hand. If your opponent has at least one card in their hand, they're not going to be able to draw any cards. They cannot draw any cards on their next turn. Because they have 6 cards in their hand at the start of their turn. You can actually make it so that your opponent can't draw anything on their next turn. What do you mean that's not how that works? You can do this on your turn. Make all their spell a trap. They still draw? I don't think you can draw, right? I think if you have at least 5 cards in your hand, you can't draw anymore. Oh, they changed it? So it's different now? Oh, this is still Reimu. Because I remember you couldn't draw any cards if you had at least 5 cards in your hand. Also, I'm noticing something here too. You can do this on your opponent's turn. Why would you do it on your opponent's turn? I don't know. Like, it seems useless to do this on your opponent's turn. I'm going over the cards. I'm going over each card's for the sets. We've done a lot of the sets. We are now in Ancient Sanctuary. Yes. I wanted to do this for a long time because I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, many ages ago. Why is this 0-0? Oh! Oh god! While you control another fiend monster, monsters cannot hack this card. So you're using this in a Fiend Dark deck. Anyways, this card's attack defense becomes the number of other Fiend monsters on the field. This includes your opponent's Fiends. Oh! This card's disgusting! Oh, dude. Dude, you wrote this with Monzu? It's combined. Is Monzu's a fiend, right? I think Monzu's a fiend. So you have Monzu and this guy out. Ugh. That's absolutely disgusting. Dude, this guy's disgusting. Grab Monzu, Linus Fiends. Ew. And if you have a full field of Fiends out, it becomes a 4,000 attack defense. Not including your opponents. Dude, this card's dumb. And it's a 1-star. So it bypasses Gravity Bind. Solar Flare Dragon. I feel like we saw this guy. Oh. Okay. While you control another Pyro type monster, this card cannot be hacked. During each of your end phases, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. If you have 2 of these guys out, then, your opponent's taking 1,000 life points every hurt. No. You lock the field? Yeah, because you can't attack either one of them. You just sit there and they both do like 1,000 life points every turn. Dude, this card's kind of dumb. We've seen this guy recently. I feel like he was the one that like, I feel like I have seen this guy. I just don't remember where. It got limit hit too early. Yeah, I can understand why. Is a Gradius enemy? It wasn't in Gradius 1. Is this the final boss of Gradius 3? Yeah, Solar Flare Dragon is disgusting. Like, this guy is absolutely disgusting. Dude, I swear I remember in one of the Gradiuses, I swear Gradius 3 might have been one I played. I remember there being a giant dragon as the final boss. I swear I remember there being a giant dragon in one of the Gradiuses. Maybe it was R-Type, I don't remember. But yeah, this guy, dude, if you have the fire field out, he's at 2,000 attack. He's at 2,000 attack. Yeah, back in the day, he was BS. That guy's disgusting. Here's my goat. Here's the goat. So I ran this card back in the day. During your standby phase, gain 400 life points for each monster you control. Remember the story of how I beat someone using Final Countdown, and I had over 30,000 life points. This card right here is how I got over 30,000 life points. Because I have 3 of these out. I know, I used her too if I recall. I have 3 of these out ones with Gravity Bind. So that's 1,200 life points for one of them. When you have 3 of them out, that's 3,600 life points you're recovering every standby phase. Every standby phase, you're getting 3,600 life points for those 3 alone. If you have 5 monsters out, that's 6,000 life points. I mean, it's not the best heal, but if you're doing something like Gravity Bind, or not Gravity Bind, Final Countdown, and you're trying to make sure that Jinzo doesn't randomly kill you, this card's pretty good. It's a pretty solid card. Oh, do I remember you? I think I remember Serato. This card cannot be normal summon or set. This card cannot be special summon. Except by tripping one face-up warrior of Sarah. Oh, Sarah becomes this. And you have to have Sanctuary in the Sky on the field. If Sanctuary in the Sky's on your side of the field by discarding 1 light monster from your hand graveyard. Ugh! Destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Oh, God! So, this is why you run, Warrior of Sarah. Ugh! You summon Warrior of Sarah, then you special summon by tripping Warrior of Sarah. And then here's this guy. And with a light deck, he's light, right? He better be light. Yes. Okay, this guy is absolutely disgusting. This guy is absolutely disgusting. Of course, if you're running the Sanctuary in the Sky, I mean, I think that's in this set, right? Yeah, it's in this set. I think that's for fairies. You can only equip this card to a level 1 monster. A monster equipped with this card can attack your life. Bro. Bro. That's disgusting. You may be wondering, why is this so disgusting as a level 1 monster? Recall Goblin King. Recall Grand Mod. I think Grand Modju's 1 star, right? Is Grand Modju 1 star? Let me check. Grand Modju. I think it's Diasa, right? It's not Diasa. What's it going? No, I don't want that guy. Oh, it just goes that guy. I could have sworn that one of the Modjus was 1 star too. Maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, you use this for like Goblin King in particular, and you're just gonna get the crap beat out of you. Hey, I just thought of a 1-turn kill. Well, it's not a 1-turn kill, but it's I'm just gonna kill you. Goblin King, right? You summon him, and special summon a whole bunch of fiends. Get him boosted up. You give him this card, okay? Now he can act life points directly. Give him Mega Morph if your life points are lower than your opponent's. Mega Morph doubles the equipped monster's attack if the person's life points is lower than their opponent. If you have 5 fiends out, Goblin King has 4,000 attack. If you have less life points with Mega Morph, Goblin King's gonna have 8,000 attack. Oh my god. That's assuming that... Let me check Mega Morph. Is that what Mega Morph does? Or is it original hack? Oh, it's original hack. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't... okay, that doesn't work there. It's original hack. Concentrating current. Target one face-up monster you control. It gains act equal to its current... Bro. Okay, so this is the card you use. You use this card with Goblin King. Where is this even from? This is like a much later set, isn't it? 2018? Yeah, this is from way later. But that still makes... like, Goblin King is still dumb. Mystic Walk. Tribute one monster, select either its attack or defense, and gain that many life points. I mean, this card, if you're just gonna lose a monster in something like, say, Torrential Tribute or Mirror Force or something like that, this is nice to, you know, at least get some life points back. Like, say, your Archlord Sarat who gets killed by, like, Raigeki or a monster effect. You could just use this and be like, nah, I'm gonna gain 2,800 life points. It's not bad for gaining life points, but like, outside of that, it's not really gonna be super useful, I think. And then enemy controller. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. I never used that in Gravius, it would have helped me. Activate one of these effects. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Same Scott target's battle position. Meh. Target one or tribute one monster. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. And control that monster until the end turn. Hello, welcome back. So this card... The Konami code of Gradius kills you? No, it doesn't. It gives you full everything. It gives you maxed out stuff. Unless you're talking about, like, another Gradius game. So this card's not bad. It does a Gradius... Wow, that's rude. Switching them to a different battle position, I don't know if that's useful. It might be useful. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. I mean, this card has... It could be useful. Maybe it's more useful on your opponent's turn. Maybe, I don't know. It might be. Burst Stream of Destruction. Ah, yes, the character-specific stuff. The character-specific cards start showing up. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, who's using Blue Eyes White Dragon at this time? Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Blue Eyes White Dragon you control cannot attack the turn you activate this card. Who's using this? Why isn't it ultra rare? Like, It's not really that useful, I think. Hammer Shot? Yeah, I think Hammer Shot is. Monster Gate. Oh, this is limited PCG. Tribute one monster. Excavate cards from off of your deck until you excavate a monster that can't be normal summon set. Special summon it. Also send. Oh, okay. So this is a mill thing. I see why this is limited to 1. Pretty much, yeah. Man, I remember when this song was in Ho-Ho Fantasy. This was used for Force of Bamboo, I think. Here's another, monster-specific card. Equip only a Jinzo. This card's activation effect cannot be negated. The equip monster effect trap cards if their effects on the field cannot be activated. Negate all trap effects on the field. Becomes your opponent cannot activate trap cards or their effects on the field. Negate all. Oh my god. So this makes it so that if you summon Jinzo and gonna give him this, you're unaffected by Jinzo. Yuck. But I mean, you have to sacrifice a slot in your deck for this card, which, I mean, is it really that useful? It is mean for time, but I mean, you gotta sacrifice space in your deck for a monster-specific card. I don't know how useful that is. I mean, it's strong. But overall, I don't know. Yeah, it has no protection. It can be destroyed easily. Weapon chain. Once during each of your standby phases, you can pay 700 life points to target one warrior or machine you control. Switch the current attack and defense to that target until the end of your opponent's next turn. Weapon change the scissors. This doesn't really seem that useful. Oh. Actually, you know what I just thought of? So we have this. You pay 700 and switch the attack and defense of a monster you control, right? I bring you back to a monster called Gear Golem. Remember Gear Golem? You pay 800 and let him attack directly. That's 1500 life points and make this guy attack for 2200 damage. Is that worth it? Is that really worth it? 1500 life points to do 2200. I don't know if that's really worth it. Sanctuary of the Sky. Battle damage if a controller of a fairy monster from a battle involving. Oh, this makes it so that if you're using fairies, you ain't no battle damage. I mean, fairies are gonna be in a light deck. You're probably gonna use this in a fairy deck. So yeah, this has use in a fairy deck. Also, is that Polyhanus Temple? Yeah, this is a fairy field spell. You can have 2 field spells out now, right? I mean, for the most part, like, it's very strong. But, I mean, you can't really protect it very easily. I mean, if your opponent has one out, then it destroys the other one, right? At least it used to be that way. Earthquake. No, oh wow, they changed it. Wow. Change all face-up monsters off the field of defense. This might have use in some decks. This has use for decks that rely on, Fairy Meteor cross effects. Yeah, a Fairy Meteor deck would love this card. That's kind of disgusting. I was like, who sold this plane? It's Yuka. Talisman of Trap Sealing. Let's see what this does. Activate this card only if you control Seal Master. Oh, so it's another character specific. Trap cards that their effects off field cannot be activated. Negate all trap cards off the field. If you do not control Seal Master, may say destroy this card. But doesn't this guy suck? Yeah, this guy sucks. I will not use this, honestly. Goblin Thief. Inflict 500 points of damage on your opponent's life points and increase your life points by 500. Yeah, you're sacrificing space to use this card. I don't think this card's really that great, honestly. You have way better burn options at this point in the game. You have Ceasefire, Justice Arts, Cannon Soldier. This is good with Dark. I guess it is good with Dark Room. Because then it becomes 800 damage. Okay, yeah, this can have use. It can have use. Backfire. If a face-up fire monster you control is destroyed, descent to graveyard. This is a fire deck card. Oh god! It's like, go ahead, kill my monster. Go ahead and kill it. And it's not even by battle, it's just in general. Oh god! Dude, this card is disgusting. And remember, these are early gay cards. These are cards before the E-Heroes. This is way before even E-Heroes were a thing. Dude, Backfire is a fire deck card. Target one face-up monster on the field. That target's defense becomes... Okay, so this is basically for, Fairy Meteor Cross deck, I guess. Yeah, that's with one Dark Room. If you have 3 Dark Rooms out, that's like a lot of damage. Okay, so, it's good for defensive cards. Well, I mean, it only matters if they're in a defense mode anyways. You might not be using this card very much. There's probably way better options than this card. It does. Light of Judgment. If Sanctuary Disguise on the field, discard one light monster to the graveyard. Apply one of the following effects. Look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from their hand. You send one card your opponent. Dude, what? It just destroys stuff? Well, you only get to use it once. So, I mean, it is pretty disgusting, though. You can just use it to just get rid of any problematic card on the field. Or, you know, look at your opponent's hand, see what they got. Here's a nerfed Raigeki break, yes. Here's another one of these stupid talismans. So this is the same as our one but for spell cards. Useless, because you're never going to use the Seal Master. He's garbage. Wall of Revealing Light. Activate by paying any multiple of 1,000 life points. Monster your opponent controls cannot activate attack less than or equal to the amount you pay. I used to use this a long time ago, once upon a time. Yeah, it is sword spread out of cost. If you want to make sure your opponent can never really have out buffs, you pay 3,000 life points. But like, you're also paying 3,000 life points. That's a lot of life points you're paying. If like 600 points of game, it is evil if you can't get rid of it. If like 600 points of damage from your opponent's life points for each face-up light monster on your side of the field. I mean, it's a burn card for light. This could be actually very brutal. Especially if you're able to get light monsters out. Who was the card that got light monsters out? That had like 1,500 or less, was it attack or defense? It's for 600 now? Why, is there 6 cards, 6 monsters you can summon now? Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. It's Yai! Oh, it's for ninjas. Special summon 1 beast, winged beast, or insect from your hand or deck whose level is equal... whose level is less than or equal to the level of contributing monster how to feel +3. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. Okay, adding an extra summoning zone? That's weird. You're never really gonna use this card. Because who's gonna run a ninja deck? Nobody's running a ninja deck at this point. Beckoning Light. Discard your higher hand. And for each card you discard the graveyard with this effect, add one. Ooh. Oh God! This is amazing for light decks. You just get a whole bunch of light monsters in your hand. Especially if you have a handful of crap that you don't want. Wait. If you discard your hand... If you discard your hand, you can't get any of the monsters you just discarded back, right? So, like, if you discarded, say, you can't... Oh, dude, what? You're so dumb! Ew! Dude, why would you not run this in a light deck? That is so dumb! Draining Seal. Ah, I love this card. This is my favorite card. If an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster. Negate that attack, and if you do, gain life points equal to the target's attack. It's a better Wapaku is what this is. It's a much better Wapaku. Yeah, it's a combination of Wapaku and Sacred Javelin. It's basically a combination of those two. It's a great card, honestly. It's a very nice card. Armor Break. Negate the activation of an equipped spell card to destroy it. I mean... Is it really useful at all? I don't think it's really that useful. You have better options for destroying stuff. Like, you have, like, Dust Tornado, you got Mystical Space Typhoon. You got, like, a bunch of ways of destroying match the trap cards. Like, Armor Break's not that useful. Yeah. Gigabyte. Hey! Do you remember, Gagagiga? I believe this becomes Gagagiga. He Digivolves into Gagagiga. Gagagiga Digivolves into Go Gagagiga. And Go Gagagiga Digivolves into Giga Gagagiga. It's weak, yeah. You're not really gonna use this for anything yet. It's probably better uses for this guy later on. Probably. Same thing with Moki Moki. You're not doing anything with Moki Moki. You're really not doing anything with Moki Moki. And hey guys, remember Kosaki? Here's Kosaki. Here's the guy that caused all the problems for Gagagigo, or Gigabyte. Moki Moki is a funny card, I'm missing out, what do you mean? Moki Moki Smackdown is probably in this deck, I think, or this set. Is Moki Moki Smackdown here? It is not. But I did see it. If the face-up fairy monster you control is destroyed while you control Moki Moki... Ah! Ah! Moki Moki becomes 3,000 hack. For each Moki Moki. I mean, to be fair, that's until the end of the turn. Fun fact, hey, you hear the song? The song was going to be used for Sanai's battle theme in Ho-Ho Fantasy. This was going to be used in Ho-Ho Fantasy for Sanai. It has an FF6 vibe. Wouldn't you agree? This is like FF6 music. You're never using this guy. Apparently you're using it with something else. Arrow Serpent. I mean... You're not using this guy either. Veronic Protector. You're also not really using this guy. What? Spirit of the Pharaoh. Right, the sarcophagus. I remember those things. It has to be someone with the first sarcophagus. Like this card is special summon, you can target up to 4 level 2 or lower zombie monsters. And then special summon them. I mean... This was one of the main villain decks. Like, you have to use the first sarcophagus, and like... those cards are kinda hard to use. Gains 1500 attack while you have no cards in hand or in your spell trap zone. So this guy becomes a 3,000 attack 4-star monster. If you have no cards in your hand and no spell or trap cards in your field. He's a fiend. Wait, he's a light fiend? You can't even use him in a fiend deck proper. Because he's the wrong element. Yeah, he's the wrong element too, so you can't use him in the proper fiend deck. $500, 3-star. A dark fiend, okay. This card flips spell damage to your opponent's life points. You can return 1 trap. Ooh. I mean, he's so weak that good luck getting him to do battle damage. You can make him 1,000 attack with Mystic Plasma Zone, but like, that's not enough. It's very terrible recovery. Protector of the Sanctuary. Your opponent cannot draw cards except during draw phases. Huh. It's honestly a pretty solid card, all things considered. It is a little bit weaker on the defense compared to most monsters. Because you're usually running 2,000 or higher defense. But, yeah, it shuts down card destruction. Here's the actual song I use in Ho-Ho Fantasy. Nubian Guard. Okay, it's a 500. It's a fire warrior. If this card inflicts spell damage and your opponent's life points, you can return one continuous spell card from your graveyard and top of your deck. This is also terrible. You're not using him. Legacy. Hey, it's Donnie! Or, yeah, it's Donnie! 1,500 Earth Warrior. You can run him in a Warrior deck. When this card has a face down defense monster and destroys it, it sends it to the graveyard. As a result now, your opponent returns one random card from their deck. Their deck is then shuffled. He can become 1,500 with the Earth Field. Huh. Huh. He could have use. How useful is he? That's up for debate. Because I don't know how often you're gonna get that off. There's a couple cards that fit the continuous category that are good. Ah. Alright, give me just a second if you will. I need to check something. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Okay, nothing there. I am gonna go here and check. Nothing there. Let me check here real quick. I have a feeling... Yeah, I'm having a really bad feeling. I'm having a very bad feeling regarding current events. If you know what I mean. Desert Hammer is a Desert Hammer. Flip one face-up monster on the field who face-down defense. You cannot select Desert Hammer. No! You're not supposed to be in the desert! Nimmy! Get out of the desert! This is not your home! You're not supposed to be in the desert, you're supposed to be in a hospital! It's a bit better later on. You know what's funny? It's funny that there's the Desert Hammer, and in Digimon there's Hapier-mon. But I never really knew what Hapier was until recently. And it's like, oh, that's actually what Hapier is. Hapier is an actual animal. Well, that's a Baku. A Baku is a Dream Eater. Bakus are based off the Hapiers. When I saw the baby Hapier, it was like, oh my god, this guy's like adorable. This guy's like so freaking cute. What? And then you look at an adult Hapier and they're just the goofiest little thing. Adult Hapiers are so goofy. Sand Gambler! Hey, here's a gambling card. Toss a coin 3 times. If all 3 results are heads, destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. If all 3 results are tails, destroy all monsters on your side of the field. You can only activate this effect once per turn during your main phase. getting all 3 heads is like really, really hard. Like, this is really hard to get all 3 heads. But, I mean, if you're running a gambling deck, you might as well run it, right? The free Hump Lakuga. This thing's absolutely disgusting. Second coin flip reflips all 3? What? Ew! If there are free Hump Lakuga cards on your side field, tribute 2 of them to draw 3 cards. I mean, it was a really good card. Was it though? I mean, you have to get all 3 of them face up on your side of the field in order to even do this effect. I don't know if that was really good back then. I don't know about that. The Ghost Knight of Jackal. A 1700-1601 tribute, huh? When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can target that destroy monster in your opponent's graveyard. Just special summon that target in your field of defense. It's an Earth Beast Warrior, so you can run this in an Earth deck. And you can probably run this with a Beast or a Warrior type deck. This is kind of disgusting. It becomes a 2200 attack with the Earth field up. And it just fills up your side with monsters you can use. This card's kind of good. It's just that it has low attacks for a tribute monster, so you have to make up for that. It's honestly not that bad. Yeah, I know. It's just that, like, you're better off having it in a Beast or a Warrior deck than a Beast Warrior, because I don't think Beast Warrior has that much support at this time. When this card destroys a monster, sends it to graveyards for soul value, increase your life points by the level of the destroying monster times 300. If you're running a light deck, he becomes an 1800 attack. But here's the thing, if you're running the light field spell, you're not running Ancient Sanctuary. So that kind of makes him not as useful if you're running Ancient Sanctuary. You have to run the other card for light if you want to make him any use. Elephant Statue of Blessing. When this card is set from your hand in your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you gain 2,000 life points. I mean, you're sacrificing a slot in your deck for a monster that's not really doing anything. Like, sure, you gain 2,000 life points, but you know what? That goes away really... Yeah, I got 6k at max, but like, here's the thing. It's so easy to do life point damage too. That 2k from one of these doesn't really matter much. It's not worth it. This one is 2,000 damage to your opponent. This one's more worth it. However, you still have to bank on your opponent, discarding it from your hand. It's not once per turn, you are correct. But again, you have to bank on your opponent discarding cards from your hand. This might be useful in a burn deck. More useful in a burn deck. Yeah, this is better in a burn deck. So, actually, you can throw this in a burn deck, and it might be useful. I mean, you can't do this in yourself. It has to be by an opponent's card effect. So, your opponent has to force it on you. Spirit Caller. You can special summon one level 3 or lower normal monster from your graveyard and your side of the field. Hey, it's Skull Serpent. Skull Serpent's like, I'm alive! Wait, I'm a skeleton. I mean, I don't know if this guy's really going to be super useful right now. He might have more use later on. But right now, I don't think he's that useful. Emissary of the Afterlife. 1600, 600, Fiend, 4-star. When this card is set from the field or graveyard, each player adds one level 3 or lower monster from their deck to their hand. I mean, normal monsters, again, not super useful at the moment. Grave Protector. Any monster destroyed by battle is supplement in the deck instead of going to the graveyard. Heart of the Underdog. Which one? Grave Protector or the last guy? This guy is pretty good. I mean, he gets punished for having Mystic Plasma shown out. He loses defense, but for a defense monster otherwise, it's a pretty solid defense. Double Costin. This card can be treated as 2 tributes or contribute someone. Ooh. And it's a zombie and it's a dark. You're running this in a dark deck, or a zombie deck. You're running this guy. This guy makes it very easy to get those big guys out. So this guy's very good. He's 1700 act 2. So that's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, they're still stronger, but like 2008. So it was around for like 3 years. This guy sucks. I hate this guy. This guy sucks. You're gonna see this in every zombie, every dark deck. You're gonna see this guy. When this card is set from your hand to your graveyard by your opponent's card, return this card to the hand. Yeah, this guy sucks. It's just like, oh my god, he does not stay away. And he's an 1800 hack, which makes him really, really solid. Night Assailant. Oh god. I ran this card. Target one monster your opponent controls. Destroy that target. If this card is sent from the hand to the graveyard, target one flip monster in your graveyard except Night Assailant and add that target in your hand. This guy is Manier Bug with an additional effect. You can run this guy with Manier Bug and just start killing things. Fun fact, this song playing right now, I was going to have in Ho-Ho Fantasy. There was going to be a special theme with Sanai that this was going to play at. That would be the finale to Yokai Mountain in the game. Man, Fro. By tripping him one nor. Oh. Right, this guy. So this is where you use the normal monsters. With this guy. You build your normal monster deck around this guy. Catapult Herald is still better, but it's also pretty easy to get normal monsters out if you really want to. At this point, King of the Swamp. 500, 1100 3-star Aqua. This card in your hand, field, or graveyard can be used as a substitute for any fusion monster whose name makes not the fusion monster card, but the other materials must be correct. You can discard this card graveyard, add 1 polymerization from your deck in your hand. Oh yeah, Mystic Sign Ball is great for that. And yeah, this guy's just really good for fusion decks in general. If you're gonna use any fusions, you would use this guy. Yeah, you can use this guy for, yeah. He's great for fusion decks. Emissary of the Oasis. Ooh la la. Such a 400 3-star light spellcaster. While the face-up look for your normal monster is on your side of the field, your opponent cannot select this card as an attack target. While this card is face-up on your side of the field, any battle game controller of this card for battle, invoking a level 3 or lower normal monster becomes 0. You're not really going to use this card. Like, at all. This card's not really going to be useful. Special Hurricane. Discard 1 card from your hand. Destroy all special summon monsters off the field. This card can have uses. It can have pretty good uses, but it's also, you know, situational. It is very evil now because you're special summoning all the time. Back then, you might not be able to use this as well. But it's still a very dangerous card. Target 1 non-hooked normal monster you control. Tribute that normal monster, and if you do, destroy 1 monster your opponent control. Using is considered special, yeah. This song playing was going to be one of the special optional bosses in Ho-Ho Fantasy. But that boss got dummied out. It was going to be an endgame boss. I mean, you have to be running a normal monster deck, which, I mean, meh. I'm not really big on normal monsters myself. Sword of the Soul Eater. It's for a normal monster. When you activate this card, tribute all normal monsters except tokens on your side of the field. Except the equipped monster. Oh my god! Increase the attack of the equipped monster by 1,000 points for each normal monster you tribute hit. Okay. Yeah, Mystic Sign Ball gets a lot of usage in the normal monster deck. Face-up normal monsters off the field are unaffected by your opponent's spell card. This card is destroyed during your second standby phase. Meh. This isn't really that great. Honestly. Soul Reversal. Return 1 Flick Effect monster from your graveyard off of your deck. This might have use. It's not awful, because Flip Effects are kind of still good at this point in the game. It depends on what you're getting. Spell Economics. You do not pay life points to activate spell cards. Oh my god. Okay. This does have some use. This does have a little bit of use. But here's the problem. You're sacrificing space in your deck for this card, or something that you might not even get to use. So while it's nice and not have to pay life points to activate spell cards, it's probably not super useful. Yeah, you're building a deck around it, and you only get 3 of these in your deck, so, I mean, not really super great. Each time cards are discarded from your hand in your graveyard might be effective for card controlled by your opponent, increase your life points by 1,000. It's an anti discard card. Yeah, it's not super great because, again, it's very easy to do life point damage, I feel. 7. When there are 3 face-up 7 cards on your side of the field, draw 3 cards from your deck and destroy all 7 cards. When this card is set directly from the field in your graveyard, increase your life points by 700. You know what? This card right here is gonna be going in a gambling deck. You have to. It's 7. You need to. 777. It's a gambling theme. You're not really. Well, you are kind of gambling with this card. It's not good, but like, if you're gonna go with a gambling theme, 777. You gotta. You have to. You have to. And here's my favorite card. I love this card. Change all face-up level 4 or higher monsters to defense. Combine this with Gravity Bind, and you have a nasty, nasty, nasty setup. It's nasty. Gravity Bind prevents level 4 or higher monsters from hacking. This makes it so that all level 4 or higher monsters stay in defense. It's such a good card. I mean, that's the thing. It is weak to that, so is it Gravity Bind. You just gotta, protect them as much as you can. It's still amazing. I run this in my burn deck. Enchant him fitting room. Oh god. Pay 800 life points. Excavate the top 4 cards of your deck to special summon all excavated level 3 or lower monsters. Also, after that, shuffle the rest back into your deck. Yeah, Giant Grenade always ruins things. That's where you hope that you have enough monsters to stop stuff. This card is kinda meh, honestly. It's kinda just meh. I'm not really sold on it. The law of the normal. You can only activate this card while there are 5 face-up level 2 or lower monsters on your side of the field. Both players discard all cards from the hand and destroy all cards on the field except level 2 or lower monsters. Normal monsters. I mean, You could get this out easily, but like, you're not gonna do much damage with the normal monsters. Like, Moki Moki can't hit 3,000 attack otherwise. You cannot use this with the sword. If you could use this with the sword, that'd be great. But here's the problem. It destroys all cards on the field. So the sword gets destroyed too. So you're stuck with nothing in your hand, and you have nothing on the field other than your normal monsters. So, I mean, Now, if you pull the sword out next turn, and you have a Moki Moki out, and they don't kill the Moki Moki, yeah, it's not really super great. Dark Magic Attack! If you control Dark Magician, destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. In a Dark Magician deck, you're gonna see this card. Because, you know, Dark Magician becomes more of a theme at this point in time. This is more viable due to Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is kind of useless. Dark Magician has more stuff. I don't think Dark Magician Girl counts. I think it has to be Dark Magician. It has to be actually Dark Magician and not Dark Magician Girl. Hold on. Let me check. Let's check the rulings. Is anything treated as a Dark Magician? Where'd you find that? I can't find that. It's related to archetype and series. Oh, it's because it's related to archetype and series, Dark Magician. So it does work with Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician of Chaos. So you're gonna see this in a Dark Magician deck. And it's very viable, actually. It's very, very viable. Del Hacker. You can only activate this card while there are 3 normal monsters of the same name, except tokens on your side of the field. The 3 normal monsters of the same name can act your opponent's life points directly during this turn. During the turn this card is activated. Hi, Mystic Sign Ball! Hi, Mystic Sign Ball! Just do a whole bunch of hack. Oh my god! Wait. If you have 3 Moki Mokis out, and then you use this card, and then you have a Moki Moki kill itself or another normal monster kill itself, they become 3,000 at hack if you use the Moki Moki Smackdown. And you use this, that's 9,000 direct damage. Or, you know, you use a Moki Moki with a sword, and then it's just like, BAM! Look at all this damage with a sword. That's disgusting. If you're running a normal monster deck. Normal monsters are kind of hard to do, I think. Well, I guess if you're running normal monsters, you're using Gravity Bind and Level Limit Area B anyways. So you're basically running a Gravity Bind deck but with normal monsters. 1,000 energy. Increase the original active defense of all face-up level 2 monsters and set tokens on your field by 1,000 life, 1,000 points of health end phase. Destroy all level 2 normal monsters on your side of the field during the end phase. Oh god, 4 to 5 pieces of Yugioh are normal. Oh, you could just summon them, destroy them, and then give them in your hand somehow. Oh god. Ew. Okay, so normal monsters, a normal monster deck is good for a Sodia deck. I see. You probably wouldn't be using this card very much. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I need to go check on the pupper, so let me go check on the doggos. Give me a little bit. Oh hey, it's this game that we heard so much in Ho-Ho Fantasy. Give me just a second. Alright. You know, I am starting to feel like trying more Yugioh. I kind of want to do some Yugioh of the old type, you know. Be like, hey, let's play some of these Yugioh games. But using only stuff from before specific time periods, you know. That would be an interesting look at the game, I think. Triangle power. Increase the original active defense of all face-up level 1 normal monsters, except tokens, on your side for field by 2,000. Ugh! Wait. 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 2,000. Where is he? Are you 1 star? You can make him a 5,000? 5,300 to act? Oh my god! Oh god, that's disgusting! And then here's the sarcophagus. You gotta get the first sarcophagus out. And I think it's in order. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, place 1 per second sarcophagus, or after you've done that, the first sarcophagus from your hand or deck in your field in your spell trap card zone face up. Then, if you control the first sarcophagus, the second sarcophagus, and third one, send all of them to the graveyard and use special summon 1 Spirit of Pharaoh from your hand or deck. If any of these cards, including this card, leaves your field, send all of them you control to the graveyard, including this card. Yeah, it's just like... If you have them in your hand... Well, you have to do it once per end phase. It is, like, the monster is pretty good, but, like, it's so hard to do. It's really hard to do. Dora of Fate. Is this a gambling card? You can only activate this card during your opponent's turn. Select 1 face-up monster on your opponent's side field. When you normal summon the monster that is 1 level lower than the selected monster during your next turn, inflict damage in your opponent's life points equal to the level of the selected monster times 500. Oh, you use this in like a normal monster deck. Because most of the time your opponent's summoning a 4-star monster, right? So your normal monster deck is gonna have like 1, 2, or 3 stars. So you would do like 2,000 damage right there with this. I mean, you use this mostly for the normal monsters, so yeah. It is also a trap. Judgment of the Desert. The valid persistence of all face-up monsters can reflect face-up after activation if this card cannot be changed except with a card effect. I mean... I don't think this is really that great, honestly? I don't think this is really that great in all of honest opinion. Human Wave Package. Once per turn during the end phase, if your level 2 or lower normal monster was destroyed by battle this turn, special summon level 2 or lower monsters from your deck equal to the number of your... Oh god! all the Moki Mokis. All the Moki Mokis will come out and play. There's one of what? Oh, this for the Moki Moki support? That's disgusting. Curse of Anubis, I remember this card. Saints all effect monsters of the field of defense. For the rest of this earth, the original defense of those monsters becomes 0. Also, the battle positions cannot be changed. Oh, is this Fires of Hokai? You know, I guarantee that this stream's gonna get copyright claim for some kind of song, but whatever. It's a Zatsudan. It's a Zatsudan. I don't really care. Desert Sunlight. We need music anyways. All monsters on your side of the field are Saints face-up defense. Okay. But why? I mean, it's good for protecting yourself. Yeah, it's kind of just meh. Yes, counterblow. Destroy any monster that inflicts battle damage or player's life points by hacking directly. This card's a little bit mean. This card can be a little bit mean. It affects both sides, but like, this could be a little bit mean. Yeah, you leave the field wide open, if the opponent is silly enough to do that. Labyrinth of Nightmare. Once per turn, the face change battle positions all face-up monsters that her player control. Meh? I don't think that's really that great. Soul Resurrection. Activate this card by targeting one normal monster in your graveyard. Special summon it and defend. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So it's like a Call of the Haunted or a Premature Burial for a normal monster. Guys? You can use this for something like Dark Magician or, Summon Skull. This has some uses. It has some uses. Blue Eyes can use this too, yeah. Like I said, it has some uses. Order has mass! Target one level 2 or lower non-target monster, normal monster you control, tribute that normal monster. And if you do, destroy up to 2 spells, traps your opponent control. Does this work with Mystic Signball? Where's Mystic Signball? Mystical Signball. It does, but for Mystical Signball you want to use, who was it that used it? Was it Venus? I think Venus was the one, right? Yeah, Venus is the one that summons it. I mean, it's not hard to get normal monsters out. Sarah DeField, I remember this guy. 2800, 2300, who tribute. Fiend Dark. So it could be good in a Fiend. Let's see. Oh. Oh! So, Warrior Sarah can become an angel or a demon. Oh god, he has 2 different forms. This is if he became an archdemon. If Pandemonium, you can only have this out if you tribute and face up Warrior Sarah. while Pandemonium is out. I could become your angel or your devil, says Iris probably. If Pandemonium is on your side of the field when you special summon this card, your opponent discards 3 random cards from their hand. Ew. Ew. That's disgusting. That's kinda really disgusting. Okay, that's a little bit disgusting. But how often are you gonna use them? Because you have to have Warrior Sarah. Well, no, you can summon Warrior Sarah and summon this guy. So you can get him out easily, probably. So that is Ancient Sanctuary. Ancient Sanctuary's done. How do I look for English sets? Yeah, early Archfiends. That is Speed Duel. I need to find sets. Where do I find sets? Is it Core Booster? It's not Core Booster. Oh, here we go. We can go right down here. Wait. That's Japanese. Ancient Sanctuary. There goes that. 25th anniversary. So I guess the next one is Soul of the Duelist. We might as well just jump to the next one. I got nothing else to do, so let's take a look. Alright. Before I do anything, let me double check, I'll double check over here real quick. Let me double check before I do anything silly. Anything silly. Where is it? There it is. Not seeing anything there. Give me a second. Alright, let me check over here. I hadn't heard my hearing aids down because they were, you know, that kind of noise. Yeah, I don't think she's streaming today, unfortunately. You trying to make a deck with that first guy? Are you talking about Charcoal Jinpachi? Inpachi? So this is a Flaming Jinpachi after, you know, he's all burned out. So it was Inpachi, and then he became Blazing Inpachi. Now he's Charcoal. 2100 defense. Wait. Ultimate Rare? They got rid of the secret rares. There's no more secret rares anymore. Oh, Ultimate Rare was like a super shiny rainbowy thing, wasn't it? I think that's what Ultimate Rare was. So, this is where, secret rare stops showing up, it seems. Because normally this guy's a rare, but you get like a super shiny version of him. 2100 defense isn't bad. But if you're running him in a fire deck, he's gonna lose defense, so... You know, it is what it is. Neo Aquamador. Oh my god! So, remember Aquamador from the very first set, I think? Here's this guy. Yeah, there's no reason to use this guy unless you want, like, super beefy 3000 defense. But, like, I mean, you know. There's another Aquamador, apparently. Apparently, there's another Aquamador. I'm gonna look. So, we'll see this guy in 2021. We got a ways to go before we get to this guy. Uh-oh, it's Marin. Oh no! A lost dog that wandered off 1,000 years ago. Oh, so here's the story. So, there's Marin. There's the doggo, who became the Mad Dog of Darkness. So he became a very strong monster. Oh, there's another card here that continues the story. The White Prince. We'll see this guy later too. So this is Marin. He's been dead for 1,000 years. Poor doggo. Like, poor doggo. Like, he's just been waiting for his master for 1,000 years. That's really sad. That's a very loyal doggo. But, I mean, what else is the dog gonna do? His happiest end is actually being undead. Poor doggo, though. Poor doggo. 2,000 defense is pretty good for Earth type. Goblin Calligrapher. He's part of the Skull Serpent family. Oh, hey look! I remember this guy. He was on the fake trap card. He was the fake trap card guy. Here's your normal monster again. Oh, I'm an insect, level 1. Hey guys, guess what? It's time for the level monsters to start showing up. You're gonna start seeing a whole bunch of level hypes. So here's Ultimate Insect level 1. While this card's on the field, is unaffected by the effects of spell card. During your standby phase, by setting this face-up card to this graveyard, special summon one Ultimate Insect level 3 from your hand deck. You cannot activate this effect that turn this card's normal summon special summon or flip face up. So you have to do it on your next turn, which is kind of poop. Uh-oh, Horus! I hate Horus, by the way. Horus is kind of a jerk. Controlling this face-up card cannot switch. During the end phase of this card destroying a monster by battle this turn, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard and special summon one Horus level 6 from your hand or deck. Yup, this guy sucks. And it's a dragon. Yeah, it sucks to get rid of. And we get to level 6. He's unaffected by spell card. During the end phase, if this card destroys a monster by battle this turn, you can send this card face up card to the graveyard and get a level 8. Remember, he's unaffected by spell cards. And he's still a dragon. And here's level 8. You have to summon it through level 6, and you cannot special summon it any other ways. Which, thank God for that. During each player's turn, when a spell card is activated, you can negate the activation and you destroy it. So he'd just be like, no, no spell card. No spell card. No spell card. He's lame. He's very lame. And he's 3,000 attack. So if you're running a dragon deck, you're probably running this guy at this point. Now, dragons are usually earth, I think, so getting a fire type of deck might be a little bit hard. Maybe. Uh-oh, it's the Dark Mimic. Dark Mimic. It's a fiend. Draw one card if you flip it. Once per turn during your scale 5 phase, you can send this card to the graveyard. Special summon a Dark Mimic level 3 from your hand or deck. Yeah, you're not running that guy. If this card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, draw one card. If this card was special summoned by the effect of Dark Mimic level 1, draw 2 cards. It's not good. It's kind of crap. Mystic Swordsman. At the start of the game and step, if this card activates now defense monster, destroy that monster. During the end phase, if this card destroys the monster by battle this turn, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard. Special summon one Mystic Swordsman level 4. Yeah, because, like... Do you still take battle damage? Or does battle damage get negated? Mystic Swordsman level 4. He grew up. So you still take it. At the start of the damage step, it cannot be normal summon, but it can be normal set. So you can still summon him face down. If this card activates down defense persistent monster, destroy that card. During the end phase, this card destroys the monster by battle. You can send this face-up card from your graveyard and special summon a Mystic Swordsman level 6 from your hand or deck. Okay? Armed Dragon. This lets you get a level 5. He's a Dragon Wind, which is not very useful. Send the monster from your hand to the graveyard to target one monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal. Ew. And if it destroys a monster of value, you can special summon a level 7. This card's kind of disgusting. This card can be kind of disgusting. Because you can just summon this guy normally, too. You can discard a card and raise the levels? Ah. So, 2800. You have to special summon him by Armed Dragon level 5. Send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with an attack less than or equal to that sent monster. Ooh. Ooh. That could be scary. I don't know if level 10's in here or not. We'll find out. Horus's Serpent. Your opponent cannot target face-up Horus with Black Flame Dragons monsters with spell traps or card effects. You're not running this guy. There's no way you're running this guy. He's so weak. Black Dragon's sick. It's the red-eyed Black Dragon as a baby. As a baby. You can set the face-up card you control at the graveyard. Special summon one red-eyed Black Dragon from your hand. I mean, if you're running a red-eyed Black Dragon, you can get it out, but like, why are you running red-eyed Black Dragon? It targets any red guys and names, does it? Oh, it does. Red Eyes is very confused. Malice Skull of Demise. It's Sucky! 1600, 1700, 4-star. I mean, it's a fiend and it's dark. During your next scale 5 phase after this card was sent from field graveyard 5 be effective continuing with spell card. Special summon this card from grave what? Nani? When does a continuous spell card send things graveyard? Yeah, it's you got better cards to use than that. Uh-oh! It's Sasuke! Ooh, it's a light warrior, 1800 4-star. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a face-up defense monster, destroy that monster. He's not bad. The problem is, you're not really used. Well, you can use him in a warrior deck. He's not going to get benefits of Earth, though. He's more useful in a light deck. What do you mean it doesn't flip face? What? It doesn't flip monsters? It says if this card attacks a face-up defense monster. So it's still gonna flip them if they're face down. Rafflesia Seduction. Hey, control one face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field, he'll end the turn. I mean... Not really that useful. Oh, I mean, baseball kid. Oh, God. Oh, God, I remember this guy. So if you're running a warrior fight, dude, you just run him in a fire deck. This card gains 1,000 after each face-up fire monster on the field except this card. You can send one other face-up fire monster you control in the graveyard. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. If you have 2 Solar Flare Dragons out and you summon this guy, that's kinda dumb. This guy works well with Solar Flare Dragon. Oh God. Hey guys, it's another freaking Monarch. Solar Flare was a mistake. When this card is Tribute Summon, you can target up 2 spell traps on the field destroyed this most target. This guy sucked. This guy was bad for my deck. He was really, really bad for my deck. He's 2400 Aqua. So, here's the thing. Run a Legendary Ozen. Now he's a 5... Is he 5 or 4 stars? He's 5 stars, right? And he's 2700 to hack. Or you can use you can use the other one that gives him 500 to hack. Which, I mean, you might as well have that in your deck just in case. This guy's just gonna be a very good Aqua card. He's gonna be something you want in an Aqua or Water deck. Element Dragon. Oh yeah, this one's interesting. We start getting the element stuff. This monster gets the following effects while there is a monster with the following attributes on the field. Yeah, you're basically running him even if you're not running water. He's just good. Fire, this card gains 500 to hack. Okay. When this card destroys your opponent's monster by battle, it can attack once again in a row. I mean, if you're running him in a wind deck, it's gonna be hard to use him. Unless, you know, your opponent has nothing left on the field, and you can hit them for like 3,000 damage. In a fire deck, he just becomes a 2,000 hack. Automatically. And with Solar Flare Dragon out, it's just like, yep. Element Soldier's gonna be the same way. With water, controlling this card cannot swing, meh. Earth negates the effect of the effect monster that this card destroyed by battle. By the way, the song playing, you don't hear the full version of the game anymore in Ho-Ho Fantasy. It got cut down to reduce file size. So yeah. Earth isn't bad, but he's stuck at a 1500 in Earth. When this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one insect monster with 1500 or less add from your deck. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This is good for an insect deck. I don't remember how good insects are at this point, but it's not bad. And you can make them 1700 because insects are usually Earth. They're bad. Ah. Masked Dragon. This is the same thing but for dragon types. Okay. Here's your dragon support. Armored insect, yuck. It seems like dragon is trying to become more fire-based than earth-based. I don't know how many dragons are 1500 or less that you would use. Mind on air. Your opponent must play with their hand revealed. And you have to tribute for this guy. Boo! Boo! Awful! Boo! Garbage! Oh. So this is the same as that dark monster before water. That's not bad at all. Yeah. I don't remember how many who tribute water monsters you would use. I can't remember. I'm sure there's some good ones. Gaigalus or Mobius? Yeah, they show up here at some point, I think. Trojan Horse. And the same thing for Earth monsters. Okay. Okay. And in an Earth deck, it's going to be 2100 act if you have the spell card out. That's not bad. Nobleman Eater Bug. Okay, so you have a tribute for this guy. It destroys two monsters, but like, why? Why? You have a tribute for him. If you did not have a tribute for him, he would be amazing. Maybe a little too busted. Uh-oh, it raids Muka Muka. Remember Muka Muka? This is the same thing, but 400 active defense for each card in your hand. You got a tribute for him. In an Earth deck, he's going to be 1700 at least. And if you're able to keep enough cards in your hand, he becomes disgusting. Rock is not really usable at this point, right? Like a rock deck, Earth is always usable. But for a rock deck, I don't know. Hagihane. We had Honey, now we have Hagihane. Look at all these, like, set 1 cards coming back. You can return up to 3 monsters on the field in the owner's hand. Huh. Huh. It's not really worth it because it's a flip effect. And there's ways around it now, but like... Up to 3 monsters is pretty strong, though. That is honestly pretty strong. Yeah, he does get destroyed kind of quick. Penumbral Soldier Lady. If this card battles a light monster, this card gains 1,000 accurate damage step only. Hello! This card is a... I'm gonna sell this monster. Hello! We are just looking at old Yugioh cards, seeing how dumb some of the old stuff was. Because I used to play this game many years ago. I haven't touched it in recent times. I haven't touched it in like 15 years. Oh my god. So there's the Oyama King. I do not play Pokemon. Pokemon is not a game that never interested me. You. I mean, you gotta get all 3 Oyamas out, which probably isn't too hard to do. And you can get this guy out in another way. I hope you enjoyed that Star Skip one. I kind of wish I could have done more with the Star Skip video. I kind of wish I could, you know, add more. King of Swamp, yeah. I mean, 3,000 defense isn't bad. You have to have him face... Well, he does go face up. Master of Oz. Oh, it's just... Oh my god. Well. 200 attack, huh? He's very thick. He's a very thick boy. 200 attack, though. That's kinda... That's a lot of attack. Early beast won't hurt. Can you get him out that easily? Sandwich. Why would you ever use this one? Sunken in which Black Forest, you have to combine to get this worthless creature. You're never using this guy. Dark Factory of mass production. Target 2 normal monsters in your graveyard, add them in your hand. That's not bad for a normal monster deck. Not bad for a normal monster deck. Ah, here's Hammer Shot. I used to use this. This was a card I used a lot. Destroy 1 attack precision monster on the field with the highest attack. Your choice if high. It's a very good card, especially if you're running something like, say, Gravity Vine, where your attack is never really going to be that high, and you're usually in defense. It's a very nice card. Mind Wipe. Activate only if your opponent has 3 or less cards in hand. Your opponent acts their hand to protect its supplicant. It draws the same number of cards as they act. Okay. I mean, is this really useful? It's not really that great. It's kind of Official Designator. Pay 1,000 life points. Declare hyphen attribute. Your opponent must send 1 monster with... Dude, this card sucks. This card is garbage. You're not using this card. Level up! Send 1 face-up level monster you control in the graveyard. Special summon 1 monster from your hand or deck that is listed. Oh god. Okay, you use this with the level guys to get the next level faster. So it's like, I summon this. I destroy, and I special summon, and I use this card to get the last thing. They do not get their effects if you seek them out. Ah. So that's the flip side. Target 1 Red-Eyes Black Dragon in your monster zone. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original Abcat Red Eye. So this is like a card for the Red Eyes. Like there was a card for Blue Eyes. I mean, if you're running a Red Eyes deck, there's no reason not to use this, but like, who runs a Red Eyes deck? Why would you ever run from Red Eyes? Ectoplasma. Once per turn. Yeah, they're trying to, but like, Red Eyes is never useful. Once per turn during each player's end phase, the current player must tribute one face-up monster. If they do, inflict damage to their opponent equal to half the original active distributed monster. I think it might have. I don't know how useful this card would be, in all honesty. Because you're also getting smacked in the face by your opponent. It depends on how your deck is handled. You might have to build your deck around this card if you want to utilize it. The graveyard is the fourth dimension. You end duels with this, yeah. Add 2 level monsters from your graveyard and your deck and shuffle it. Again, if you're running level monsters, you're probably running this. 2-man cell battle. During each player's end phase, the current player can special summon 1 level 4 normal monster. This card sucked. This card sucked. Because, keep in mind, there's a lot of 1900 to Act 4 star monsters that are normal. Archfiend of Fire, there was Dark Archfiend, there's Gemini Elf, there's, Sapphire Dragon, there's, Separate Color Fish, I guess if you're gonna go 1800. So this could be useful. This could be very disgusting. Now granted, it makes it so that both sides get to use it, but like, it's pretty strong. It's a pretty scary card. Big wave, small wave. Destroy as many war monsters you control as possible, and you can special summon war monsters from your hand up to the number of monsters. Huh? Oh! Okay! That card's scary! Now granted, you gotta be able to have as many water monsters as you can to do this, but, you can just see out really strong water monsters, like, very easily. Dude, you might as well run this in your water deck. Yeah, no level restriction. No level restriction. It's disgusting. Only a level 6 or lower fusion monster. It gains 1500 attack. Who's using a level 6 or lower fusion monster? Unless it's like Thousand Eyes Restrict or something. It's good for fusions, yeah, but like level 6 or lower monster. How many of them are there that you're gonna use this with? And this is gonna be the same for ritual. Yeah, it's the same for rituals. Although, who's using ritual monsters at this point? Haunt! Activate only during your opponent's main phase 1. Select 1 monster on your side field. While the selected card remains on the field, if your opponent attacks with monster this turn, they must select the selected monster as the attack target. I mean... I see there's an alternate card art for this. There's an alternate card art. That's the Japanese version? Okay. I don't know why they changed it. Yugioh! Is Yugioh backing up? I hope Yugioh's not acting up. Absolute N! Activate only during your opponent's turn. This activate acts when your opponent's monsters. Ooh! Wait, what? Huh? Your opponent's monsters can directly attack you. Nani? Oh, you're using this to protect a monster. I see. But, like, I don't know about that, honestly. That seems kind of dangerous. Spirit Barrier. While you control a monster, you ain't... Oh. You ain't no battle damage. Does this work with, Absolute N? Because that is battle damage, right? This card would be good in a normal monster deck, honestly. Ninjutsu Arts of the Coin. So, yeah, that'd be good for a... That would work with an Absolute N. I can one face up ninja monster you control. This is... You're not running a ninja deck. You're not running a ninja deck. At all. Yeah, I got protection, yeah, but like... You're not really running a ninja deck. Oh no! Graceful Charity is dying! She's just like... Your opponent's hand size limit becomes 5. Okay. Oh, so the alt art just gives it the halo. I mean, you're not really gonna use that card, I feel. Oh yeah, if this is where they start going to 60 cards per set. Somebody really likes food. If your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, they suffer their entire hand. Oh god! Oh god! Yeah, I remember this guy. I remember this guy. Oh man, that's nasty. You make them have 8 cards or more, and then you make them only get 2? That's kind of disgusting. Green! Each time a player draws cards because of a card. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. You run this in a burn deck and you make your opponent draw cards. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, True Nade was kind of dumb. True Nade was really dumb. Mind Crush. Discard 1 card or declare a card name. If that card is in your opponent's hand, they must discard all copies of it. Otherwise, you discard 1 random card. This is really bad. Yeah, you're not using this card. Muko! Also known as Null the Void. Activate only when the effective drawn card is activated. Both players see cards drawn by the effect and discard them all graveyard. I mean... I don't think it's really that great, in all honesty. It's a super rare, but like, I don't think it's that great. Until the enemies earn all effects of defense, persistent monsters are negated. I mean, it's deck filler, but I don't think you're really gonna use it that much. Cemetery Bomb! Inflict 100 damage on your opponent. Oh my god. Oh god. So if you're running a deck that makes your opponent discard a lot of stuff in their graveyard, this card could be kinda disgusting. Good if your opponent is running Gravity Bind. Perhaps. Perhaps. Hallowed Life Barrier. Hey, it's upgraded Wapaku, I think. Discard 1 card. You ain't no damage from your opponent's card effects this turn. Also, your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Yeah, deck is limited to 60 now, yeah. I remember, because I remember fighting someone in a tournament who ran a 200 card deck. And I'm just like, what? A 200 card deck. Alright, so, that was Ancient Sanctuary. I don't know. This was Soul of the Duelist. And now, we are gonna go to the next one. We got time for another one. We can keep going. Rise of Destiny. We can keep going because these sets are short. Hey look, we have a new Epoxy. Woodwork Epoxy. So here's the upgrade to Epoxy. Now he's a cyborg. But like, would you ever use this guy? I don't think you would ever use this guy. He's more, yeah, he is more of a lore thing. Magar, not to be confused with Final Fantasy. I don't think you're really ever using this guy. He's kinda not great. But Koichi, a frightening cat. A frightening car, right? How do I get frightening cat? Only for a normal deck. You're not really going to be doing anything. Harpy Girl! Harpy Girl! It's the censored art! This is the censored art! I mean, honestly, I don't mind this censored art. It's not that bad. But you're probably not gonna really use Harpy Girl outside of like a normal deck or a Harpy deck. I don't know how good the Harpy decks are. I haven't seen them yet. The Creator. I remember this guy. 2303,002 Tribute Thunder Light. Cannot be special summoned from graveyard. They're concerning now. Ah. Once per turn, you can target one monster in your graveyard. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. If you do, special. Ooh. Yeah, this guy just made it so that you can summon stuff like constantly. Like constantly. I remember that guy. Give me just a second, if you will. Bounce things back to hand. Ah, here's the upgrade of this guy, or the downgrade. And, oh god. So, you summon this guy, and then you tribute him to special summon the Creator. Can you summon this guy and then tribute him and get the Creator at the same turn? Or do you summon this guy? Oh god. That's kind of terrifying. Here's Ultimate Insect level 3, without the insect or the levels. If this card was special summoned by the effect of Ultimate Insect level 1 while it remains on the field, all of your opponent's monsters lose 300 attack. During your scale guy phase, by setting this face up, card, the graveyard, you get Ultimate Insect level 5 from your hand or deck. Okay. Here's Mystic Swordsman level 6. Okay, you can tribute and then set him face down. If he acts face down, defense, destroy it, and if you do, place it. Oh god. Oh god. That is disgusting. It just loops you indefinitely. And Silent Swordsman shows up. Negate your opponent's spell effects that target this card. During your standby phase, you can set this face-up card to graveyard gets Silent Swordsman level 5. Okay. Nightmare Penguin. Hey, we know this guy. We saw him in the anime. One of the monsters you control gain 200 attack. If this card is split face up, target one card your opponent controls return that target to the hand. Yeah, the MMO arc. If I recall, Heya had, Dark Magician Girl, right? 200 attack, huh? That makes him 1100. With a legendary Ocean, that makes you 1300. You're still too weak. Yeah, you're more or less using the second effect. You're not really using the first. Heavy mech support platform. Why does this look like a Gravius thing? Once per turn you can target one machine monster you control and equip this card to that target, or okay, it's one of those guys. And a monster equipped with this card gains 500 active defense. If the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card instead. I don't think you'd be using this much. I don't think you could really use this much, even in a machine deck. You have to summon him in order to do this, right? That's why, yeah, pretty much. It's, okay, Perfect Machine King. This card, oh yeah, here's your machine boss. Here's the boss of the machines. 500 after each other machine-type monster on the field. It's a huge tribute. I don't remember how many Earth machines there are, but still, you summon him. You run Barrel Dragon. Yeah, Barrel Dragon is probably better just because he blows things up. But if you don't have Barrel Dragon or Revolver Dragon or whatever our dragon was, Burst Dragon, this guy can work. Element Magician, so here's the elements again. Okay, what element? Water, control this card can't switch. Wind, this card destroys your opponent's monster by battle. Okay, it's one of those. I mean, meh. Element Sword is gonna be for fire, earth. So it's basically the same thing. You're not really gonna use these guys, I feel. Yeah, wind's better. Rock for the Valley of Haze. When this card is sent directly from your hand to the graveyard. That's not bad. That's not bad. It lets you suffer your deck, and it's a 2400 one tribute monster. Great hit, there's probably better winged beasts or wind monsters you could use, but he's not bad. He's not awful. And you can get him out with that one monster that gives 1500 or less. Yeah, it's support for Harpies. Well, there's the Harpies. We got another Sasuke Samurai. If this card battles a monster, toss a coin and call heads or tails before damage calculation. If you call it right, destroy the monster's opponent's monster. Oh, here's a gambling card. Here's a gamble card. Okay. This is a gamble effect. You're probably not used to this outside of a gambling deck, honestly. You can only have one of them? I don't like that. I'm not a fan of this old art, honestly. All when monsters on the field gain 300 attack. That makes you 1600 by default. It's honestly not bad in a win deck. They're all Harpy late. That's not bad in a win deck. If you have the win card out, that's not bad. Negate effects of flip monsters destroyed by card. You know, if I were to pick a Harpy Lake because I like the design of more, I think Harpy Lake 1 I like more. I know, long hair is better, you know. An opponent monster that battles this card cannot declare it. Yeah, Harpy Lane 1 is like the best one. I think Harpy Lane 1 is just better. Rage of Flame Sprite. This card can act directly. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct... In a fire deck? This is kind of disgusting. It'll do 1100 damage on its own. I mean, if it gets at base, yeah. If you give it buffs, it'll be better, but like, without buffs, it is gonna die really fast. That's the only downside to this. That's the only downside. If you don't have a way to buff this guy, you're taking a lot of damage. Oh, and here's the Fire Monarch. That is some crusty art. Discard one card from your opponent's hand, and if it was a monster card, it's burn! It's burn! On top of this card. Oh god! I mean, the burn effect's not super useful, but like, that's still additional damage. Honestly, I still think that, the Frost Monarch is the best one. I think Frost Monarch is the best one. Eagle Eye! 1300, 1203 stars. When this card's normal summoned successfully, no trap cards can be activated. It could have use in a win deck. Maybe. But honestly, I don't know if it's that great. Otherwise. Tactical Espionage Expert. When this card's normal summon, successfully no trap cards. Okay. I'm gonna go in. Is that supposed to be Snake? Is that literally supposed to be Snake? That's hilarious if this is based on Snake. Dude, it is based on Snake. It literally is Snake, isn't it? It's a more handsome looking Snake. It is Konami. Okay. Actually, is it Konami? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, because Hideo Kojima was part of Konami, right? In the Earth, it's good for I think it's good for a warrior deck, kinda. It might be fine for a warrior deck. Evasion of Flames. So this is for, fire. You would be used this in a fire deck. Same effect. Creepy Doom Manhunt is gonna be for water. Metal Gear Solid 1 is Konami. I think they're all for Konami. This is gonna be for Dark. Yep, Beast Warrior Dark. And Dragon Light. Yep. Honestly, this one is pretty good. This would be good for a, Oh, you cannot activate... Your opponent cannot activate trap cards during... Ah! Ah! This guy's terrifying! Ah! This is even worse! In the light deck? This would be disgusting! And a dragon deck! And this is the same thing for dark! Oh! Oh! This was not the same thing! Of course, it's a Beast Warrior, so you're not really going to use it with, dark that much. Gaia Soul. 2,000 attack, 1 tribute, or 2,000 attack, 4 stars, Fire Earth, or Fire Pyro. Once per turn, you contribute up to 2 Pyro-type monsters. This card gets 2,000 attack for each. If this card acts as a defense monster, it gets Fairy Meteor Crush. During the end phase, destroy this card. Yeah, you're basically going for game, because it becomes 4,000 attack then. It becomes a 4,000 attack. And it's trying to just destroy. It's not bad for a fire deck. And if anything, yeah, it's not bad for a fire deck. Hot fire. There's a lot of fire stuff happening now. During the end phase of this card was destroyed by battle, is sent to the graveyard this turn, and was face up at the start of the damage step. Special summon this card from the graveyard. This face-up card cannot be driven in for a tribute summon. Yeah, Ultimate Blue Eyes, I think it's 3,500 attack. There is another one that I think came out before this. It was a 5,000, 5,000. It was like a 5-headed Dragon Lord or something like that. But good luck ever getting that out. I don't know if this card is useful. I don't think this card is that useful. 5-headed Dragon is a win con. Pretty much. Big Core. Guys, it's Gradius. It's the Gradius boss that you see all the time at the end of, like, Gradius 1. If this card is normal, someone place 3 counters on it. Cannot be destroyed by battle. At the end of the damage step, if this card battle, remove 1 counter from this card. Oh, they're mimicking the, it's a different archetype. So, you hear the song right now, Hate? I believe this was going to be used for an optional area in the Forest of Magic in Ho-Ho Fantasy. It was going to be used for the area specifically for the, 3 fairies. I had a lot of ideas for Ho-Ho Fantasy. Too bad that the game was bad. Here's the sad thing about Ho-Ho Fantasy. I've been thinking of redoing it in MV. I've been thinking about it. I did have too many ideas. The problem with redoing it is, I don't want to, you know... I don't think I really want to redo it because it's so long. And I wouldn't be able to... Yeah, how much of the game would get cut is the thing. Not only that, redoing all the maps would be a pain in the butt. I'd be able to mimic what I wanted to do with the combat, though. I can actually do the combat a lot better than I did in 2003. Like, for instance, Hope You remember how you had to spend a turn to switch between her different modes? I can make it so that you switch mode and you just go into that mode immediately. No turn wasted. Or, you know, some of the effects that, like Elemental Resist would be a lot better. Status Resist would be a lot better. It would just be better all around. Alright, give me a second. I need to go check on the doggos again, so give me a second. Here's the other thing to hate. If I were to redo Ho-Ho Fantasy, people would probably expect characters past UFO. They would expect characters past UFO to show up at the game. And here's the thing, I don't know anyone past Head Desires, really. I know, like, nobody from past that. Anyways, Brazilian Dragon. 2800 Hughes Tribute. You can normally summon set this card without tribute, but its original active edge becomes half. Would you ever use this card? I don't think so. It sounds awful. Gakoichi. 1400 Master Crusty Art is a guard machine. Draw one card to draw additional card for each face-up Gakoichi you control. I don't think you're really ever using this card. It's not really that good. 8 Team. Trap Disposal Unit. This effect can be used during either player's turn. When your opponent activates a trap card, tribute this face-up card in the game. I mean... Are you ever really using this card? I don't think so, really. I feel like this is a waste of a monster slot. In all honesty. Homunculus, the Alchemic Beam. Once per turn, you can change the attribute of this card. So basically, you can make this in whatever element you need it to be. I mean, it's a plant. You're not really using plants, but you can pretty much fit him into any deck. You can pretty much use him in any deck. That's honestly not bad. If you need an 1800 attack guy. And let's say that your opponent has something that weakens an attribute of your monsters, but strengthens their. You can make him be their element. He's not bad. Dark Blade. A fusion of Dark Blade picks Dark Dragon. 6 stars, so if you use that one fusion card, he gets 1500 attack, okay? Each time this card inflicts battle damage and your opponent, you can select up 3 monster cards from your opponent's graveyard and remove them from play. That's not bad, honestly. That's not that bad. And it's probably not hard to get this guy out. Probably. Uh-oh! The Moki Moki King! What? What? Why would you ever do this? I don't understand the use of this card. Like, you're sacrificing for your Moki Moki to break him out, but then when he goes away, you get Moki Moki. What? This guy seems useless. Serial Spell. Activate only when you activate one of your normal spell cards. Discard all of the cards in your hand to the graveyard. The effect of this card becomes the same as the normal spell card. So you get like double usage of the same normal spell with this. So if you have like only this card and that other card, you just use this and make this copy that card immediately. Look at how useful that is. Heartbeat's Hunting Ground. We got the Heartbeat Field card. All winged beast monsters of field gain 200 attack defense. Okay. This is for winged beast. It's not much of a boost. If any Hercules or Hercules sisters are normal special summon, the player who conducted the summon targets one spell trap or field and that player destroys that target. Is it really that useful? I mean, at this point, there's not really much Harpy support. I feel like this doesn't really do very much, honestly. At this point of the game. Maybe later on it's better, but right now it doesn't feel that good. Triangle Ecstasy Spark. Until the Olympus earned the attack of all Heart-related sisters currently on the field becomes 2700. Oh god! Your opponent cannot activate any trap cards. Also negate all your opponent's trap cards on the field. So Heart-related sisters is from the second set of the series. It's interesting that I can bring this into play. Does that mean that, if you have more than 2700 attack, it just becomes 2700 attack? Necklace of Command. When a monster you control gets equipped with this card is destroyed by battle, and this card is sent to the grave, you can either draw one card or discard one random card from your opponent's hand. This isn't that bad. It's honestly kinda decent. It's a decent filler card. Machine Duplication. Target one monster, or one machine monster you control with 500 or less attack. Special summon up two monsters from your deck with the same name as that face-up monster. It's not even any good. I feel like it's not that great. Flint. The equipped monster loses 300 attack and cannot change its battle position or declare an attack. If this card is destroyed, because the equipped monster is destroyed, target one monster on the field, equip this card to that monster. Fun fact, this song was also going to be in Ho-Ho Fantasy. This was going to be used during the Passage of the Moon, if I recall. Or on the moon, I forget. What's the name of the song? I think this was supposed to be used on the moon. There's Moki Moki Smackdown. That's square one. Discard one card, then target one monster on the field. Place that target on the top of the deck. I don't know about this one. This one doesn't seem that great. Monster Reincarnation. Discard one card to target. Oh. It's like Monster Reborn, but you send it in your hand. Right, discard in the card. It was a replacement for Monster Reborn back in the day. If the equipped monster activates down the defense monster, it gains 1500 attack during damage. Ew. That's kind of disgusting, actually. Especially in a Fairy Meteor deck. Light of the Load. Once per turn, you can add one level 7 or higher monster from your hand to your deck and supplement, then draw one card. It's not bad, but how often are you going to have a level 7 or higher monster? Discard one card. Destroy all basic. Oh. Okay. This could be kinda useful, kinda. It depends on what trap cards are out, but you know, it could be useful. Gravity Bind gets crapped on. Royal Decree gets crapped on. There's a few things that get crapped on. Tragedy. Oh yeah, the card art's different. Like, this was the original art of Tragedy. I wonder why they changed it. Oh, I know why, because guillotine. When a face-up at monster your opponent controls stays face-up defense, destroy all defense monsters your opponent controls. Interesting. Very situational, though. Divine Wrath. When a monster effect is activated, discard one card. Negate the activation if you do destroy that monster. It's okay. It's kind of like, Horn of Judgment, or, Solemn Decree? Solemn Judgment? Just very specific. Sing Sen Hu. Activate the selected Hu set spell or trap cards on the field. The selected spell or trap card cannot be activated. It's honestly kind of disgusting. You're gunking up their spell trap card slot. Rare Metamorph. So we have Metamorph, now we have Rare Metamorph. Activate this card by targeting one machine monster on the field. While this card's face up on the field, that machine monster gains 500 act. Negate the first spell effect that targets that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this. Is this really useful? I don't think this is really that useful. It negates one spell effect. But overall, I don't think it's that useful. Roots of Kasaki's Sky. The Mad Scientist. Look at all 3 cards of the deck and return those cards off the deck in any order. Meh. Not really that useful. Mind Hacksaws. Pay 500 life points. Look at your opponent's hand and all set cards off their side of the field. I don't think it's really that useful. I don't think it's that useful. You have better cards you can use than this. Fu Rin Ka San. When there are face-up wind, water, fire, and earth monsters on the field, it has to have all 3. Destroy all monsters your opponent control, or destroy all spell traps your opponent control, or discard 2 random cards from your opponent's hand, or draw 2 cards. It's a very strong effect, but having all 4 elemental types on the field is probably not going to happen very much. Chain Burst. Each time a player activates the trap card, can take a mouse a game. Ooh. Ooh. That's nasty. That's really, really nasty. Pikaru's Circle of Enlightenment. You ain't no effect damage, health, enemies are useless. Completely useless. Spell Purification. Discard 1 card. Destroy all face-up continuous spells on the field. I don't know how useful that is here. How often do you run your continuous spells? Astral Barrier. If your opponent's monster attacks a monster you control, you can make the act a direct attack instead. Ah, so this is how you protect that monster. Okay, it has use. It has some use, especially if you combine this with, that one trap card that makes you take no damage from battle damage. Ooh, that's disgusting. covering fire. During the damage step, if an opponent's monster attacks your monster, target one other facing monster you control. Your attack monster gains attack equal to that target's attack during the damage step only. That's kinda scary. So that is 3 sets done. We did... we did Invasion of Chaos, Soul of the Duelist, and Rise of Destiny. We are gonna probably be busting through these a lot faster. We're probably getting close to the E-Heroes. Wow, we're getting close to the E-Heroes. We're getting close to the era where I stopped playing. Interesting. So next time, we're gonna be going into Flaming Eternity. I don't remember any of these sets. You know what? I'm gonna take a look. Do I remember any of these? The funny thing is, I don't remember any of these off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't remember any of these. I remember none of those. Anyways, we're gonna call it there for today. It was fun to come back to this. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for the next Zatsudan. I'm probably gonna rotate it. Yeah, you missed Rise of Destiny. I did all of Rise of Destiny, which had some very, very, interesting stuff. We are going to be doing Flaming Eternity next time. Digimon cards. I probably should take a look at Digimon cards. I'll probably do that when I do the Digimon Satsu again. That's going to be part of the Digimon Satsu. Let me look at what I have here. So I have Yugioh, Digimon, Selga. Those are 3 Satsugans I have right now. I do have Ho-Ho I still need to do. And UFS. UFS I can also do, which is more cards. There's a lot of card games. And there's anime I can talk about, which... that's going to be a thing in itself, because I don't remember that much anime. So I'm going to jump on back over here. What is it? Wikipedia? I'm going to keep Wikipedia in mind. Let me check over here. Yeah. I'm going to keep Wikipedia in mind. We're going to go there from now on. I like the format there. It's a lot easier to, read. Aaron, stop, Aaron. No more Aaron. No more ho-ho music. Okay, so that's all for today with this Satsu. Tomorrow we're going to be starting 10 Desires. Hopefully I can one-shot that for the, easy and normal 1cc. I don't know about extra. I never beat extra. And then Monday, we are going to be doing Wario's Woods. We'll see how terrible that is. Because it's a puzzle game, and we know how the Void Seer is with puzzles. And then Tuesday is going to be Final Fantasy VI. Heck yeah. Wednesday is going to be Power Instinct. Thursday, depending on if we finish Wario's Woods Monday or not, will be more Wario's Woods. Otherwise, we're going to be starting The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. And then Friday is going to be Final Fantasy VI. And then next Saturday is going to be a random Satsu. I don't know what yet. So that is all for today. So I will catch you all on the flip side of the void. Whenever that may be. Enjoy the rest of your day. My throat is dead for 3.5 hours of talking.